Of course I found it hard because I didn't know much about the language. I didn't even know what they spoke. I didn't know they spoke English. Like, they threw a couple of words about countries and go back and all of that. And I'm thinking, dude, you're Greek or you're Italian. You can't tell me to go back to my own country. You know, your parents might have came to this country for the same reason that my parents came to this country. You know what I mean? And it was, yeah, it was hard. It was hard everywhere. Like, it was sad that I had to learn about racism at that age. But yeah, it's like there's not one specific story that I could tell you that, you know, that shocked me the most about racism, because I mean, in Kuwait there was a lot of racism, so I was used to it there. So when I came to Australia, it was like, huh, here we go again. You know, everywhere you go, there's racism. You can't wipe racism, and there was no stories. At primary school, I was in class. The principal walked in. The teacher of my primary school class asked me to get up, and I got up. And I was like, what's going on here? I don't know how to speak English, people. What are you doing? She asked me a question that I couldn't answer. I don't know whether it was a mathematical question, whether it was an English question, or it was a historical question. I don't know what it was. Till this day, I don't know. And they started laughing. The kids started laughing at me, and the teacher and the principal started laughing at me. That made me a bad turn. It grew a lot of aggression. It was like a volcano. When a volcano erupts, it reaches a point where it doesn't hold anymore. Boom, it's going to explode. And it took a bad turn. I'm going to be honest with you. It made me more aggressive. Any word, any slight word that I thought took me to, just brought back memories. It made me really angry, and it got me really violent. It actually made me, I didn't know how to take like jokes. Like when people said jokes, I didn't know whether it was a joke or not, so it made me really aggressive. So I thought everybody thought the same way. I'd never, like, when you're an adult, you think, yeah, there's different people. But I was a kid, and the only thing that I thought was, yeah, we look different, but their minds are still the same. So everybody to me was like distant. Like, even friends I couldn't trust, because I didn't know what they were on about. So, yeah, it is home here for me. It is, because that's where I grew up. This is the country that actually accepted me. You know, besides from a lot of people that didn't accept me, but this country accepted me. It's given me a job and all that. But in my heart, it's passed on. It's always passed on, and I would love to go there, definitely, because I've never been there. I would love to go there.
Have you ever?
It was getting dangerous. So, like, I'm doing something with myself here. I don't know what I could have done overseas. I don't know, like, I've got cousins that are 30 that can't find a job overseas in Kuwait. You know what I mean? And I'm grateful for having a job. I'm grateful for my younger brother going to uni. I'm grateful for my mum feeling comfortable that, you know, she's not feeling worried every time I get outside the house. You know, I'm grateful for all of that. So it's good to actually have that freedom, to have that comfort.